42 games in a year. Does that seem a bit ridiculous to you?
I'd play every day if I could.
Steve's talked about building up a bit of a club atmosphere amongst the squad. Has that worked, and is that an advantage that you're drawing on there, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think the camps we've had down at Loughborough throughout the year have helped us to get to a stage where we came into camp on it's about the 12th of October. And instantly lads got on, lads mixed, lads enjoyed sharing each other's company, and in past series that's probably taken a couple of weeks to break down some of those barriers, but I feel this group is very much like a club now. Everybody gets on. You only have to come and look at one of our dinner tables when we eat. The mix is brilliant.
It's not always been like that, has it?
No, it hasn't, no. I've said it, I think I said it last week, but this group is probably the most together international group I've been a part of, and that makes it really enjoyable. I think the quality of player we've got, but the quality of people we've got within the group has certainly made it the last 5 weeks very enjoyable.
We've got a very strong group this time round. We've got some players now who are starting to rack up, as I've said in previous conferences, 6 and 7 games against New Zealand and Australia now, and that makes a huge difference. Like the days gone by, you'd play an Ashes series and play 3 tests against Australia, 2 against New Zealand, a load of tall games, so you could quite easily rack up a big number of games and get a lot of experience in a short period of time. Whereas some of our young boys now, people like Tom Briscoes and Sam Tompkins and Ryan Hall, they only play Australia and New Zealand twice, once each year, and if we win one of those games they get the chance to play them in the final, so they only get a chance 3 times of that exposure. But those number of games is now starting to rack up with our younger players, so the exposure to it, the experience to it, and the belief that they've now got is pushing through the roof.
What are your memories of the 2009 one? Because looking back, it's 2 years, but you were scrum half, weren't you? Fairly early days for you.
Yeah, it was. I hadn't even played a full season of Super League, and I played against the Aussies at the DW, which was a dream come true. For a lad growing up in Wigan to play your first full international against Australia at the DW, there's nothing bigger than that. We lost, then beat the Kiwis, and went on to lose against Australia in the final. So a very similar setup to this year, apart from we're going to win the final.
How confident are you that there'll be a different outcome on Saturday?
Really confident. I think the squad we've got is the strongest we've had for a while. I think our performances are getting better and better, and if they can do that again this week, we'll be competing and hopefully coming out with a win.
How highly do you rate Scott and Gallen as Aussie props compared to, you've played against quite a few now over the years, haven't you?
Yeah, mate, they're definitely 2 of the best. Mate, playing against Australia, the front rowers that I played against, you're never thinking, I'm going to have him in for an easy job here. You're in for a tough ask. Then you've got Galloway coming off the bench again. Mate, you're always going to be coming up against tough, good quality front rowers. The other years we played against White and Shellington, 2 quality again. You're not going to get any easy options here. I mean, whoever they put out in that jersey, they've got a bit of a embarrassment of riches in pretty much all positions. You're going to be in for a tough game. There is no sort of easy options to take there.
Disappointed that Billy Slater's not playing?
Not at all. No, I think it probably helps us a little bit. He's the best player in the world at the moment, so we'd rather him not be playing. But it's a shame to see somebody injured like that, and hopefully he'll come back strong from it.
Has there been any talk among the players about the choice of referee for Saturday?
No, not an issue to us. The best man for the job, and whoever gets that, or I know it's now an Australian, but whoever would have been put in charge, we'd just get on with it.
No, look, like I said on Monday, was it when we met, we'd we'd let the authorities decide who refereed the game. I think Matt Chechen, is it Chechen how we describe his second name, is a very good referee, and he's obviously been given the job for this game, so it's probably an issue in terms of how it's done. It's probably a bigger issue what probably needs to be looked at after the tournament, I would imagine, but we certainly we're fine with Matt refereeing this game. and it keeps Tim happy as well. So we're all happy.